I got released at 20. And that was a real tough moment for me. I got released 6 times from different clubs. I've got to start thinking about what the next steps are. For me, this is the highlight, to stand there, the country that I was born representing England. I was born in Hackney in 1982. My parents are from the Windrush generation. They came over here in the late 50s, early 60s from Antigua and St. Lucia, and they had to work very hard. They installed this discipline of hard work. We didn't have much growing up, but I didn't know that at the time because I had love and support and guidance, and football was my passion. But my journey hasn't been linear. I was at a team called Queen's Park Rangers from age 12 to 20, and then I got told towards the end of the season that they were not going to be keeping me, so it was my first time being released. So that was a real low. I managed to regroup. I went into non-league, the 7th division, and I worked my way back up. But along that journey of being a professional, whenever there was a down, I managed to, okay, how do I now reposition? What can I do to try and get another contract or join a new team? So I think how you are in them lows really defines what happens next. I think my mum and my dad, although they wasn't together, they were very positive around me. I come from a positive family that always pushed me to, okay, don't worry about that. You can go again. If you get knocked down, there's ways of getting back up. And also, I was quite resourceful. I always looked at what have other people done, what courses are there, or where do I need to improve. I was prepared to live in different parts of the country. So although I had these lows, I was always looking for opportunities to make that next step. I think it was a hunger at the football side, and there was also a reality where I felt that if I wasn't going to be a professional footballer, I need to have something else. At best, your football career ends in your mid-30s. The average age of a player getting career finishing is 22. So I thought that, okay, if I'm not going to play football, maybe I'll have a business, maybe I'll do some other things. It wasn't so much a passion, but it was an interest. The passion and energy was with football. I'm a massive believer in goal setting and having targets, but I never set a goal to be working for England. I never set a goal to be in the Premier League when I was very young. What I did in each job was made sure I did my best in the job, and especially in youth, my priority was how do I help this young player improve on and off the pitch. On the pitch, so the football technical side of things, but off the pitch with discipline, timekeeping, organisation, resilience, and teaching them key life skills that translated off the pitch. Felt like my success propelled me. When I was a youth coach, I wasn't thinking, of the next step. I was thinking, just be the best person I can be in the present moment. And then by doing well, I got different jobs and got higher up. And only when I went to England as an under-17 national team coach, I thought, okay, maybe one day I'd like to be a manager. And then I looked at the avenues for pursuing that bigger goal. I'm here at Block. I like to train. I like to keep fit. I like to get the body moving. But in terms of habits of young people, I always feel that becoming disciplined and consistent in small things really helps. I feel like how you do the little things determines how you do the bigger things. So whether that's for a young player or a young person who's going to school or to college or to work, going to bed on time, eating clean, eating healthy, creating a plan and sticking to it. So being disciplined and consistent is what I'd say, but firstly, you need to develop those correct habits. And at times, they might need some help in finding out what they need to do. This is when they need guidance from a teacher. Okay, you're trying to become this, or you're trying to do this. What little steps can you take and become disciplined and consistent that helps you? I started playing football from a young age. I loved it. I joined the local team. From that local team, I got scouted. So to go to the World Cup with England, with the manager that we've got, with the players that we've got, is really exciting. I don't think you can get bigger, especially if we lift that trophy. So, of course, for me, this is the highlight, to stand there, the country that I was born representing England. I'm really looking forward to it. When it's tough, you have to find a way to keep going. You have to find a way to get up every morning and look at the positive sides. And I can never work as hard as my granddad. He worked for London Underground for 29 years nights. So if he did that, I can't have an approach that is not hardworking. And I'm thankful that both my grandparents and my parents are hardworking people, because that installed traits into me. I was rich in love, rich in guidance, rich in discipline and hard work. And that's helped me get to where I am now. But there's still places to go. I'm just on a journey of trying to just be better each day and keep moving forward.